live people. This is Joe Soria, associate pastor at Lighthouse Christian Church for the next few weeks, but soon to be lead pastor at Arise Church out in Peoria, Arizona. Seems a bit surreal to actually say that, but we are excited about what's ahead. And just want to welcome you, share some things about what's going on with Arise Church. We've done so much in these past few weeks, and we have a lot of things going on in the next few weeks as we make our approach down to Peoria. First off, I want to say thank you to all of you who have supported over the last few weeks. I'm so honored that you would do that and believe in what we are going to be doing and how God's leading us. Another shout out to Pastor John Slotin and Essential Church. I'll be able to come over there to, this Sunday and preach to their people there, our brothers and sisters in the inner city of Fond du Lac. So thank you, John, for that opportunity, and just looking forward to being able to share with you what God's put on my heart. We've done a lot over the last few weeks. Joy and I went down to Phoenix in the middle of July. Not the greatest time to go if you want to really enjoy the weather of Phoenix, but it was pretty remarkable how you had the monsoons coming in every night and disrupting everything. And unfortunately, there's the flash flooding and such, but didn't see any tarantulas, didn't see any scorpions, didn't see any rattlesnakes, and that's always a good thing. So, and we did find a place to live. We're excited about that. One thing that I really loved to see was the not only the living place that we'll be able to live. We're downsizing 2 apartments, but that's okay. But they had a really great meeting space, and we're looking forward to getting down there and just opening it up and having some gatherings, having some Bible studies to start off the process, and meeting people in the apartment community and beyond. And while we're going to be down there in those first few weeks, I'm going to be networking with some pastors. I've already spoken with a few, get to meet them, get to know the area, continue to look for opportunities to meet for larger worship gatherings together, because we have big visions, we have big hope, and we really want to see our church become a place where people can gather and feel at home and have relationship with one another. So apartment complex is going to be a great place to do that initially, but we're looking for spaces. So if you're watching and you're in Peoria and you know a place to meet, we'd love to talk with you and bring Arise Church to that place. Last week, not last week, but a few weeks ago, I just decided to really share about Arise Church and what we're about. Instead of saying we need this, we need that, I want to share with you what we're looking to do in the Peoria area. So our mission statement for Arise Church is Arise Church is going to love Jesus, we're going to follow Him, and we're going to share His love with our community and beyond. And so last time I shared with you just what loving Jesus means, and as a result of that, of our love for Jesus, which is everything, is what we should do as a result of that, and in fact what we must do as a result, and a proclamation that we love Jesus. And part of that is to follow Him. Now, follow Him is a little bit of a step up to a degree. It's great to be at church if you're a new believer or not even a believer, and you go to a gathering of believers, a gathering of people who love Jesus and are following Jesus, and you're exploring Him and knowing more about Him. That's awesome. But for those of us who've been in faith, who have a relationship with Jesus, He always calls us to follow Him. In fact, to the unsaved, He says, follow me. But to the saved, He says, follow me. And the good thing is we have what it takes to follow Him because of our relationship with Him and His Spirit living inside of us. So, we know about the Great Commission. Go out and teach others what I've taught you, and go and baptize them in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And to go to the nations. And I love what He says, that I will be with you to the very end of the age. So we're not going at it alone. We're not following Jesus by ourselves. We are following Him. We are obeying Him. We're hearing His voice. His word says that my sheep hear my voice. And so that's an awesome promise. And part of that is that we are going to, my wife's texting me at the same time with question marks. I'm not sure what that means. But anyway, we're going camping this weekend, and she's apparently at Walmart. Anyway, so we're following Him. He's not leaving us alone. He tells us where to go. He gives us opportunities to do what He's called us to do. And what I love about the whole Christian walk is this promise. Proverbs 3:5-6 has been such a great verse for me in my life, and one verse I love to share with others, especially students as they're graduating and such. I wrote it on graduation cards. But Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight." And that's what we're doing. We've prayed about this. We've prayed about Arise Church. We've prayed about opportunities, and He continues to lead. One illustration that I'll share just before I end this video, and thank you, Kim Burnson, for watching. Appreciate that. Hope you and your family are doing well. We were at the hotel in Phoenix, and we were I woke up early because we're 2 hours behind Fond du Lac, so I was feeling like a morning person, which I totally am not. And so I woke up really early on Sunday morning before church and just started taking a walk. Went past the strip mall and looked to my left or right. Left looked more inviting. Started walking, a little bit hot already, 8:30 in the morning, started to sweat, but I just kept on walking, didn't know where the road was going to lead. Walked down this main street, came to another intersection, and just really being quiet before the Lord and praying and just envisioning things and just asking the Lord for His continued guidance, and just really, and truthfully facing some concerns and a little bit of anxiety, like, wow, we're here, so much to do, a little bit overwhelmed, and just really wanted the Lord just to bring me to a peaceful place. And so I'm walking, and then there's an intersection, take a left, and I have no idea where I'm going at this point, hoping somehow I can get back to the hotel without being a sweaty mess right before church. So I go down, take a left, go a couple hundred feet, and then there's like a wash area that they've built a path on. And so I decided, well, I'll head back left towards the north, towards the hotel, not knowing where this path's going. And it's not a little sketchy path or anything like that. It was actually a pretty nice concrete path with some benches and such on the way and some trees. So walked down that path and just kept on walking, and lo and behold, I wind up back at the hotel, right in the backyard. And what I felt like the Lord was saying to me was, you walk and I'll lead you to where I want you to be. Simple as that. And that's what He spoke. It came out of nowhere. I was hoping I'd get back to the hotel, but just that's where I wound up. And just to hear that really calmed me down for the rest of the morning as I went to church and met with people. And I believe that that's how God operates, is we have to walk. He calls us to follow Him, but we got to put our feet to the ground. We got to take the next step. We got to trust and walk in faith. And without faith, it's impossible to please God. So that just really spoke to me, and I really believe it's just another way of Him confirming that He's pleased with what we're doing. And so we continue to be excited to walk out His plan for Arise Church, to walk out the vision of loving Him and following Him, and look forward to when we follow Him, that's what's going to best demonstrate our love for Him as well as our love for others. So, Ann, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this journey. We're excited to see where He leads us. We're excited to see the people that join us. And of course, if you're in the Phoenix area, the apartment complex is right at 101 and Bell Road, right around there. So we'll put some stuff up on our website, on our Facebook page. If you go to arisechurchaz.org, that'll take you to our Facebook page. We're working on getting our website up. But want to acquire more stuff to put on the website. So right now there's not a lot of information. We are leaving August 15th and heading down there, and we'll be starting up some different things shortly, some gatherings, some getting to know you kind of events, some Bible studies, and then we look to start having larger worship gatherings in October. But we're looking once again for a big launch, April 1st, 2018, Easter Sunday, and looking forward to seeing what God's going to do on that date and beyond. So would love some interaction. If you have any questions, please email me. I even got an email address pertaining to Arise Church. It's pastorjoe@arisechurch.org. No, pastorjoe@arisechurchaz.org. But would love to interact with you. Yeah, even if you would like to come down as we're preparing for Easter. Some people from Fond du Lac said they'd come down. Not a bad thing to come down to Arizona in February and March, but we could use some help with some outreaches as we gear up for Easter and our launch. If that's you, let me know. Would love to have you. Please keep us in prayer as we just do a whole lot of different things. We're moving, we're having a trailer come, and we're going to load up the trailer and ship that off, and we're going to drive across the country with 2 dogs that are pretty active. But just your prayers would be coveted as we take this big transition and move in to our new apartment. So, hey, Pastor Boyd and Tracy, good to see you guys on. Sorry it's at the end, but you can always rewind it and check out what I heard, what I spoke before. So, thank you guys. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for support. We love you. We feel empowered by you. We feel blessed because of you. And may God bless you. Thank you. Bye.